Hello, everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 8, Episode 18, the finale. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, Bambi and Scrappy, they're having a joint album release / hair company release party. And, of course, after we did all congratulations, you got your new record label, you got a new album come out, congratulations on to your hair. Girl, guess what happened at Rashida's party? Yes, Shekinah says, yeah, Carly proved that she wasn't lying. She brought out a lot of detective tests and everything. But I'm like, she brought out a piece of paper that I don't believe anybody read. She went like this. This piece of paper proves that I was telling the truth. She was lying this whole time. Now, y'all don't see what is on this on this envelope. I'm just holding this up just like Carly did. And throughout the whole show, they was talking about this lie detector test that nobody actually seen Carly sit down to. We didn't have a notarized copy of the lie detector test. We had none of that. All we had was Carly saying, look, y'all, I passed the lie detector test. Pooh was lying. But anyway, Kendra's like, I ain't really got time for that, but you can. I'm not trying to throw wrenches into this problem, but you can lie to a lie detector test. I'm just going to say that. But she not really feeling Carly anyway because she feels Carly contributed to her and Josiel's breakup. So she ain't really trying to deal with, hear about Carly and what Carly got going on. But she kind of felt bad until her Jock got us all together. And he was very aggravated about how things turned out. That man loved you. His hair was not combed. He looked disheveled. He just like the hot mess, girl. That man misses you. I doggone fell over and almost couldn't get up because he was throwing stuff around. Jock's going through it. I was like, yeah, Jock was going through that with Kendra. Without Kendra there, you know, he always had his hair, them two little braids going on and make sure it looked like kept and fresh. You know, without Kendra there, he was walking around looking like he lost his puppy. Looking sad like he lost his best friend. Question. Why wasn't Jock there? Because ain't Jock and Scrappy cousins? Kendra was there. Where was Jock at? Like somewhere wallowing because Kendra wasn't with him? I don't know, but congratulations to Bambi and her hair company. More success to you. Congratulations, Scrappy, for your new album and your new record label. Now, y'all know Scrappy's dealing with things. He's having what I think is not survivor's remorse because both him and his friend Casino survived the wreck. It's like, I walked away from this accident, you know, I broke my leg, but that was it. Casino was like really going through it. He needs multiple surgeries, this and he's dealing with it. Like, I was driving this car, my friend was seriously hurt, I was hurt, but my friend is hurt more serious than I am, and he's trying to deal with it and he doesn't know how to deal with it. He hasn't talked to Casino since the accident and he wants to meet up with Casino, but he doesn't know how Casino's going to, you know, I guess, handle the situation since he hasn't really talked to him. Because, you know, I think Bambi had the baby like a little after he was in his car wreck. So it's like a car wreck, I had surgeries, Bambi had this baby. I'm focused on my wife, my newborn baby right now. And kind of like, didn't like chuck the deuce to Casino, but like was more focused on his family. So he goes to see Casino. And Casino, like I said, he's going through it. Like all the things we take for granted, he has to learn how to do over. Like breathing, like walking. He needs multiple surgeries on his stomach. His organs are not where they're supposed to be. He has hernias going on. Like, he really going through it. He didn't look like it physically, but I know, you know, what he's going through. Like, I had to have all these surgery. You know, there's racking up. And if you don't have any good insurance, they're going to be like, no, ma'am, I can't help you. No, sir. None of that. So, he's just going through it. And Scrappy was driving, so he feels responsible, but Casino's like, I don't blame you for this happening. It's just that I kind of felt like, you know, I was seeing you all on social media posting pictures of the baby and Mona's birthday party, and I was like, when my friend gonna come see about me? So I think this is going to help Scrappy a little bit dealing with the accident, knowing that Casino doesn't blame him. He's like, I don't blame you. I was just wondering, where's my brother at? Where's my friend? I need this person to talk to, because if anybody knows what I'm going through, we were both in this car and we both could have died Thank the Lord that they didn't. But, you know, they're just going through them. I'm thinking that Scrappy, he's probably going to need like a little more therapy to, you know, deal with the, you know, the feeling of this is my fault. Even though Casino says it's not his fault, you know, mentally he's still going to have that in his mind, like, my friend wouldn't be going through these things had I not been driving. No, it wasn't my fault, but still I was the one behind the car, behind the driver's seat. Now, y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't we looking at Frost Bistro like an episode or two ago, and it was in under major construction? Now, I don't know how far apart these episodes were filmed, but now we're talking about it's at 99% done enough so we could have a party. Now, was this like we didn't finish taping and last week the place was finally done so we can throw this party right quick? I don't know, but Shekinah, she feeling bad because she feels that she played some part in Jack and Kendra not being there. Jack, he going around, like I said, just looking, his man bun, he has a man bun, but it looks all unkept. He's looking like he lost his best friend. He's just going through it right now. So she said she gonna help him with this whole Kendra situation. Like, I ain't gonna tell nobody this is gonna be this between me and you. Question. Why was Ty there in her regular, I'm finna go to, you know, shoot hoops, shorts with like a blazer on? I was confused about that. I didn't really know what was going on. Sierra talking about, hey girls, I have Mother Carly, she has rubbed off on me, and I decided to take the baton of being messy, and I've dug into Pooh's background, and I found out some information. I'm going to wait to a bigger stage, i.e. I'm going to wait to the reunion so I can go ahead and put Pooh's business out on there on Front Street. Now, Pooh seems like a smart woman, and she would probably try to get ahead of all things what's going on, but like if she was telling the truth, this is something I would do. I would get a lie detector test, and I would have a notary public there to sign and say, yes, this was actually done by A, B, C, and D, and hand it over to whoever's going to be the host so the host can read it, have video footage of me doing this, have a footage of the actual person who was in charge of the lie detector test on some type of recording saying, yes, I'm a certified, polygraph, person, and Pooh was telling the truth about A, B, C, and D. But I don't know what information you got on Pooh that can help the situation at all. Now, y'all, Shekinah invites Kendra to this masquerade party that was, thrown by a friend of a friend of a friend. Now, I noticed off the bat that it was all of Jock's friends there, because I seen Spice in her blue hair, I seen Kurt in his Adam's apple, I seen Rashida in her big curly hair, beautiful hair at that, but big curly hair. I guess I'm the kind of person, I'm always looking, like whenever I'm going somewhere, I'm always looking down where, exes are. I don't know who's going to be here, so I don't know what's going to jump off. Yesterday, me and my mother-in-law went into a restaurant and we waited on our food, and some man come in. I don't know if he was drunk, high, or a little bit of both, but he came in fussing at some people over there. So, I'm looking out because I don't know if he got a weapon, the people he fussing with got a weapon, but your girl's looking around, making sure nothing's going on. So I'm making sure I know where all exes are. That's where I'm at with this situation. But she didn't notice Spice in her blue hair, Kirk and his Adam's apple, and Rashida with her beautiful curly hair sitting over there. But I noticed that she sees Jock roll up, like, what are you doing here? He confesses her love. He gets down on bended knees. She get to crying. Her mama in the background. Everybody take off their masks and surprise. It's all his people. They're all his friends. So she says yes. I was like, good. Jock, his hair is done now. He not looking all scraggly no more. I was like, good. She says yes, and finally after he done, poured out all his love for her, she's like, okay, I feel better now knowing that, all these rumors were put to pass, and I'm going to be marrying the man that I love. I was like, okay. Now, lastly, we have this whole situation, which I think is all for show, because with Mimi, Ty, Stevie, and I guess a small portion of Faith because she was there. Because Mimi has spent this whole entire season, you know, trying to get ex-friends back together and being friends. And basically being everybody else's business and not in her own. So now that Ty's back, now there's an issue with a picture that was taken months ago. But Ty is now, you know, upset about it since she's back in the States, I guess. But like, I guess I don't be blocking people on social media because I guess I don't be having like, don't nobody be coming for me like that on social media. And I guess I ain't posted in a while. But can't you like block people on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that? So like if Ty didn't want Stevie leaving all kind of unnecessary messages, couldn't she just block him and be done with it? Because Mimi, Ty, and Carly all met up, and Carly was going on and on about, yes, I took the lie detector test and I proved food wrong, yada yada yada. How y'all doing? Stevie, he's cutting up with several foods, being disrespectful, but Stevie's been disrespecting you since episode 1, when he bought the house for you outside of Atlanta so he can be inside of Atlanta with Jocelyn. Been disrespecting you ever since then. Letting Jocelyn disrespect you and not saying anything, but that's neither here nor there. So Ty takes it upon herself after Mimi saying, just leave it alone. You know how retarded, I don't want to say retarded, you know how doggone Stevie can be. Just don't do it. But she went behind Mimi's back anyway and went to go meet up with Stevie to confront him about not really being there for real for her daughter unless it's for show. Like, okay, you need a photo op or something like that. You want to feel like a daddy. You go take a picture with Eva, then you go sit her and back down and go about your business. Now, granted, you know, Stevie, I believe he lives in Los Angeles now, so he can't really be there with Eva on an everyday basis. But let me tell you, my brother lives in Vegas. My nephews live in Georgia. My brother is there all the time, and he don't have Stevie J's money. Tell you that. Their birthdays are a month apart, and he is there for both birthdays. We not having no joint parties, so I could just come one time. No, he's there for both birthdays. He's there during the summertime. He's there for Thanksgiving. He's there for Christmas. Hey, Daddy, I want you to come home because I miss you. Okay, let me figure some things out. Let me come visit y'all. If my brother can do that, Stevie J can do that, if this is what's really going on. So later on, Stevie and Faith, they come over to Mimi's house. Ty's supposed to be leaving that day, but she done set up this meeting unbeknownst to Mimi. It goes like I thought it was gonna go. Stevie's over playing like I did nothing wrong. I apologize, but it was very passive aggressive apologies. Faith is over there looking like I am only here because Mona said that she was gonna play my songs throughout the show, and I was gonna get a little free press and promo. Shout out to Alexander Rogers. Yes, that's what Faith's whole thing is. Mimi, she's cussing and fussing at Stevie. She don't understand what he's going through. He's calling her out her name. She's calling him out of his name. She's saying, yes, I'm that bitch. Yada, yada, yada. I will always be that bitch. Get up at my house. I make my own money. And there was the end of the episode. So, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day. Free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a new video, you can go ahead and click on it. You can like it. You can comment. And you can share it with your peoples. If you're returning, you're a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.